Jai Hind. Hello friend, you are most welcome in this channel, UG and PG classes channel. And in this video we are going to discuss about solar system. Okay, and this is the second video of geography series in which I have already told you that we will complete geography from first to last, or you can say this is the very vast subject, but mainly notes that is important for any exam, है ना, just like UPSC and all. So from those aspects we will cover these. Okay, and it is going to be a very wonderful session. Okay, so if you haven't watched the first video, then go and watch. There I have discussed about the origin of the universe, which I have already told you in that video. That was about the theories regarding to the origin of the universe, है ना, nebular hypothesis, planetesimal theory, Big Bang theory, etc. These were discussed already. Okay, so the first one, today in this video we are going to discuss about the solar system. Now the solar system is comprises of the sun and its 8 planets, which are believed to be have been developed from the condensation of gases and the other lesser bodies. मतलब solar system, it is believed that it is developed from the condensation of gases and other lesser bodies. ठीक है, these were the things that have developed the solar system from that. Okay, now all those planets are revolve around the sun in elliptical orbit. ठीक है, the planets revolve around the sun in an elliptical orbit. And what is elliptical orbit, that I will tell you. So like this is an orbit, है ना. Here is suppose that it is the sun, and this is planet earth, you can say, है ना. This is moving around the sun and it is the elliptical orbit of that. Now so I have told you that elliptical orbit about the sun. So alternatively, at the first four called the terrestrial planet, which meaning earth like, and they are made up of rock and metals and they have relatively high density. So friend, as we know, and you also know, that there are 8 planets. I told you abhi turat. Okay, so 8 planet including the four planet known as the terrestrial planet. ठीक है, this is the sun and these planets are known as the terrestrial planet. ठीक है, Mars, Venus, Earth and Jupiter. Earth and Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. I think इसे मैंने मार्स बोल दिया था, but actually this is Mercury. ठीक है, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. ठीक है, these 4 planets are known as the terrestrial planet. And the next one, the next 4 planets called the Jovian planet. ठीक है, these 4 planet called the Jovian planet, which means the Jupiter like. ठीक है, Jovian or giant planet. ठीक है, these are very big in size, but density इनकी low है ना, थोड़ा कम density, relatively lower density इनकी है. And these are the much greater or much larger than the terrestrial planet, have thick atmosphere and they have helium and hydrogen. Mostly they have helium and hydrogen. Now till recently, August 2006, Pluto was considered to be the 9th planet. ठीक है, before 2006 Pluto was considered to be the 9th planet, where in a meeting of International Astronomical Union a decision was taken that the Pluto like other planets what other celestial bodies, है ना, like other celestial bodies, for example 2003 UB313 discovered in recent may be called the dwarf planet. For example, यहाँ पर 2006 में ऐसा decision लिया गया ना, it was taken a decisions by astronomical union, है ना, astronomical union, or you can say International Astronomical Union. These are the groups that decided Pluto as a dwarf planet because the recently it developed a UB313, है ना, which you discovered recent past may be called dwarf planet. So because both of them were the same size and shape, so we can say that were dwarf planet. Now the next one is the 8th bodies officially categorized as the planets and often further classified into several ways. Okay, so these 8 bodies, these are classified as planet, but these are also classified in several ways. Okay, now तो फर्स्ट वन बाय कंपोजिशन, हाउ दिस इज क्लासिफाइड बाय कंपोजिशन. सो द कंपोजिशन के थ्रू अगर हमने देखे तो ये टेरेस्ट्रियल प्लानट और रॉकी प्लानट. ठीक है, द टेरेस्ट्रियल प्लानट कंसिस्ट ऑफ मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ एंड मार्स. Okay, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, these are the called the terrestrial planet, are composed primarily of rock and metal. ठीक है, these are terrestrial planets which are composed from rocks and metals and have relatively high density, slow rotation, solid surface and no rings and a few. मतलब कि these planets के पास जो है ना, जो terrestrial planet है, अर्थ, मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ एंड मार्स, टेरेस्ट्रियल प्लानट जो है, इनके पास क्या है, हाई डेंसिटी, स्लो रोटेशन एंड सॉलिड सरफेस एंड नो रिंग्स एंड हैव अ फ्यू. ठीक है, नो रिंग्स एक्चुअली. नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द जॉबियन प्लानट और गैस प्लानट. ठीक है, जॉबियन प्लानट्स और गैस प्लानट. जुपिटर, सैटर्न, यूरेनस एंड नेपच्यून, दीज आर द 4 रेस्ट प्लानट विच आर द जॉबियन और गैस planet. You can say giant planet also. ठीक है, so the gas planet are composed primarily of hydrogen and helium, generally have low density, rapid rotation, deep atmosphere and lots of satellites. That means friend, so these are the planet that you can say giant planet or gas planet. ठीक है, these are very big in size and lower density because these are made up of gases, or which gases, like helium and hydrogen. ठीक है, and these are rapid rotation, that this planet rotates very fast. Now deep atmosphere and the means it has thick atmosphere. ठीक है, and lots of satellite, इनके पास जो है ना lots of satellite भी हैं. Now we will talking about the by size, by composition we have discussed. Now by size, so small planet and giant planet. by size के रूप में जो देखा जाए, small planet के रूप में डिस्कवर किया गया है, इसे क्लासिफाइड किया गया है, और giant planet के भी रूप में. तो बाय स्मॉल प्लानट देखते हैं अभी, मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ एंड मार्स. और ये सीक्वेंस भी है ना, ये सीक्वेंस. तो क्या है ये, मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ, मार्स, दीज आर स्मॉल प्लानट. These are small planet having diameter less than 13,000 kilometers. So these are the small planet which have diameter of less than 13,000 kilometer. Now giant planet, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. These are the planets, giant planet, coming in the giant planet, which are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The giant planet have diameter greater than 48,000 kilometer. Okay, so the small planet have the diameter less than 13,000 kilometer, but the Jovian planet or giant planet has the diameter about 48,000 kilometer. Sometime it refer to the gas, है ना, sometime it refer as the gas. Now by position relative to the sun, friend, पोजीशन रिलेटेड टू द सन, हाउ इट इज. सो बाय पोजीशन की बात अगर करें तो इसको इनर प्लानट और आउटर प्लानट के रूप में डिफाइन किया गया है. तो इनर प्लानट दैट इज मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ एंड मार्स. ठीक है, मरकरी, वेनस, अर्थ एंड मार्स. नाउ आउटर प्लानट दैट इज जुपिटर, सैटर्न, यूरेनस एंड नेपच्यून. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter forms the boundary between the inner planet or inner solar system or outer solar system. So you can say, and this is the important question that may be asked in the exams, you have to remember, okay, that which belt is work as the boundary between inner planet and outer planet. This may be the question that is asked in the exams, okay, any other exams. ठीक है, तो you will say that the which belt, asteroid belt, which belt, asteroid belt is work as the belt or as a boundary between the inner planet that is Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and Jupiter, and outer planet that is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. If it is fast, then you can comment, okay, and we will try to beat slowly, because actually now this is the revision for you and for all of you. This is revision. First of all, go and read from the book and then watch the video and then revise, completely revise, done. Okay, so it is done. Now what to see next? Okay, so these are the solar system. outer planet में क्या क्या होगा, is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, and the asteroid belt which is the between the Mars and Jupiter, and form the boundary between inner planet and inner solar system and outer solar system. ठीक है. Now the Kuiper belt क्या है? Again, this is another term, that is Kuiper belt. What is Kuiper belt? The Kuiper belt is sometimes referred as the Kuiper-Edgeworth belt. ठीक है, sometimes Kuiper belt is referred as Kuiper-Edgeworth belt is an area of outer solar system that is estimated to stretches across 20 astronomical units, that is 20 AU of space. For example, friend, this is the Kuiper belt. Okay, Kuiper belt, what is this? This is the belt having outside of the solar system, and how much it stretches across 20 astronomical units. ठीक है, and this is एरिया ऑफ आउटर सोलर सिस्टम. ओके, नाउ ये सोलर सिस्टम का, हमारे सोलर सिस्टम जो है ना 8 प्लानेट, इनके बाहर है, इन सोलर सिस्टम के बाहर है कुइपर बेल्ट. ठीक है. इट कंटेन्स स्मॉल सोलर सिस्टम बॉडीज मेड अप ऑफ मोस्टली ऑफ आइसेस. यहाँ पर जितने भी स्मॉल सोलर बॉडीज हैं वो क्या चीज़ के बने हुए, आइसेस के बने हुए, जो गैस आइसेस पूरे फ्रीजिड हो चुके हैं ये एंड फ्रोजन हो चुके हैं. दीज आइसेस आर फ्रोजन वोलाटाइल्स गैसेज सच एज मीथेन, अमोनिया, नाइट्रोजन एंड वाटर. ठीक है, दीज आर द गैसेज मेड अप ऑफ मीथेन, अमोनिया, नाइट्रोजन एंड वाटर. इट इज ऑल्सो इज द होम ऑफ द नॉन ड्वार्फ प्लानट लाइक प्लूटो, होमिया, मैकमैक एटसेट्रा. मतलब कि दीज आर द स्मॉल ड्वार्फ प्लानट दैट यू नो अबाउट द मैकमैक, होमिया, प्लूटो. इट इज द होम ऑफ व्हाट, these planets home is Kuiper belt, है ना. So these planets, these actually dwarf planet is situated in the Kuiper belt region. Now the Kuiper Edgeworth belt is named after the astronomer Gerard Kuiper. So this is also question that may be asked. So the Kuiper belt जो है ना, Kuiper Edgeworth belt, it is named after Gerard Kuiper. ठीक है, be remember Gerard Kuiper के नाम पे क्या बना है, Kuiper Edgeworth belt बना है. Now the Kuiper belt extends from roughly the orbit of Neptune at 30 AU and about 55 astronomical unit from the sun. Okay, so it is stretches from the 30 AU, that is astronomical units from Neptune, and from sun it is 55 astronomical units. Now Oort cloud is another important word, है ना. You have to remember these words because these are very very important. And Oort cloud, what is this? The Oort cloud is an extended cell of icy object. Be remember, this is also icy object. That Kuiper belt is completely made up of what? Icy material, है ना. But it is also, Oort cloud is also icy objects, extended cells of icy object that exist outermost reaches to the solar system. It is exist in the outermost reaches of the solar system. It named after astronomer John Oort. And Oort cloud is also named after an astronomer which name is John Oort. ठीक है, John Oort, who first theorized its existence. मतलब Oort cloud को जो है first time जिन्होंने दी है, the Oort cloud is given by John Oort, and this Oort cloud is named after the scientist John Oort. ठीक है. The Oort cloud is roughly spherical and it's thought to be the origin of the most of the long period comets that have been observed. So the Oort cloud is roughly what? It is in size, that is spherical in shape, है ना. Oort cloud is roughly spherical and thought to be origin of the most of the long comets have been observed here. ठीक है, most of the period, most long period comets have been observed here. Now the objects in the Oort cloud are also referred to as trans-Neptunian belt objects. You can say object in the Oort cloud, है ना friend, that is the object which situated in the Oort cloud. This is also referred as trans-Neptunian objects because something which existed after a particular thing, that is named is that trans. Okay, for example in Russia, if we will talk about the Russia, there is a train, है ना, ट्रेन, ट्रांस साइबेरियन रेल, है ना, ट्रांस साइबेरियन ट्रेन. इट क्रॉसेस फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट टू द एंड ऑफ द रसिया, दैट इज साइबेरियन रीजन. सो दिस इज नेम्ड आफ्टर दिस प्लेस, ट्रांस साइबेरियन रेल मार्ग. ठीक है, ट्रांस विच मीन्स it existed beyond this. Okay, it existed beyond this. So Oort cloud is also known as the trans-Neptunian objects. ठीक है. Name also applies in objects in the Kuiper belt. Okay, this name also applies to the object which existed in the Kuiper belt. ठीक है friend, so we have to sum up this video here because these are the terms that you have to remember and again watch this video because completely learn this term because these are the important terms which are directly comes in the exam. Okay, so next we will discuss about this coral leaf crater and thank you for watching this video. Jai Hind.